Good evening, sir.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm also fine. In fact, when I was looking at the today's topic, today's
Hmm.
after looking at today's topic, the first thing that came to my mind was today we are going to discuss something which you can finally put on YouTube with me. So this, I hope this will
I,
not.
I I couldn't hear you. So, will you please repeat it?
Okay, fine. When I saw today's topic, the first thing that came to my mind is finally today I'm going to talk with Yogesh something that he can put on YouTube with me.
Even I have not gone through with the topic today. I, I thought we will continue the yesterday's topic today also.
No, we will continue yesterday's topic also, but today's topic also is something that I would want to know from your. Uh, Let me break the suspense. The topic is nothing, very simple: festivals.
Festivals.
Yes, festivals. So it cannot be controversial.
We
You
are
can go and put
we
it on
are
YouTube.
we are we are not in the age now that we should talk about the festivals now.
Oh no, oh no, I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Now, this is the age that you
You
need to
know,
be part of the festival.
nowadays, you know what is the definition of festival?
Yeah,
Whenever you have money in your pocket,
that day is
that day is
festival.
festival. This is the simple. This is the simple philosophy of festival.
Yeah,
Because
that's
each and every day people are enjoying more than festivals.
yeah.
There was a time when people, used to wait. The Diwali is about to come. Raksha Bandhan is about to come. Holi is about to come. Now even they are so busy in their, other things. They don't have time to celebrate the festival properly.
That is exactly why you and I come into the picture. Now, we are the ones who get our kids to participate in these kind of festivals. In my house, my wife really works very hard to get a festival mood. She cleans the house and makes sure that mood is created of a festival. And finally, we become a part of it. I am not that much of a festival guy, but I am forced to participate because my wife is very, very strict on that. No, I need to do some things I need to do. And that is
That's good.
exactly the
That's good.
one that comes to my son also. So she doesn't spare my son also. You need to do some things, do it. So it becomes a collective effort whenever some festival comes. But as you told, younger generations are not interested. As you told, paisa hai to tyohar hai. Otherwise, there is no
Ah.
festival.
Even how? What about Holi? Do you like this festival, Holi?
See, since I live in Bangalore, Holi is not played in the spirit of Holi. Here, it is more of a college going guys having a little bit of fun. The spirit is not there. It's just some young guys having fun. When I was in
They
UP in
go.
Lucknow, uh, I used to get that spirit, that festive mood I used to get. The Holi is one of the most loved festival of mine, and I used to enjoy
Now,
when I was young.
nowadays, even I don't find the people, I don't see the people they have, in the festive mood. Very hardly we find the people they are in the festive mood. Oh, today we have 2 days off and I'm going to relax at home. They wait for the festival, so because they could rest at home.
Absolutely, that is
This is
exactly the way it has become. That's exactly the way. Now we have to, anyways. Festivals will go. Now Yogesh, if this social media and everything was not there, I think by this time this celebration and festivity would have again further declined. I think social media to large extent has helped us to keep the festivals alive because somewhere you see somewhere celebration.
I have some contradiction here. I
Please tell
think
me.
if social media was not there,
Yeah.
then it might be the people you know would have celebrated festival with much and more enthusiasm, because now they are spending all the things and all the time they are giving to social media only. they have a
Yes.
reason to, because social media is entertaining. Why people celebrate the festival? So that they could entertain of their relatives, and they could be entertained by the festivals. But now the
Yes.
social media has taken that place. Social media is entertaining each and everybody, so they don't want any other thing in their life.
I think I agree with you. I agree with you. But I just have why I told that social
And
media has
even if
helped
they
us.
and even if they are celebrating the festivals,
Uh,
so that they could upload their pictures and how they celebrated, where what did they do in the entire day. So social media, I don't know how to describe. There are, again, as you see, it has some pros and cons,
yeah.
but we are going away from our culture and our families and our relatives and our friends, real friends. We have so much big friends on the social media, but real friends, I don't think the people have real friends now.
See, yeah, friendship is gone. I know now. Everything is based on class, aukat kind of a thing. It has come to that level.
Exactly, exactly.
You're from my circle. I am your friend. Otherwise, there is no. Now there is no Krishna Sudama. That kind of a
Exactly,
friendship has,
exactly.
isn't
Yesterday,
it?
day before yesterday, one of my friends, and there was one of my friends and marriage anniversary. So I called him and I gave my best wishes to him. And after 6 or 7 months after, we spoke more than 1.5 hours on the phone.
Okay.
So many old days, things we were discussing, and the thing that he told me that, Yogesh, we have lived a life that was a golden days, the life
Uh,
which we have lived in our childhood or in our school days or in our college days. And nowadays we miss those days, desperately. And this generation will never understand what they are missing.
yes. They will never know because they are always on social media, as you put it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
Even he
remember
was
writing
saying,
letters to your friend? Yogesh,
oh
do
my
you
God,
remember
when
writing letters and postcards to your friends?
I was, I'm not appreciating myself, but I had an art to write the letters. When I used to write letters to someone, my friends or my relatives, they always, appreciated me, that the language you use, and you, I, used to write with my emotions.
Sir, that should
And
not
the
be a
let
surprise. That is not a surprise for me because you are a kavi at heart. You write anyway. So you're
I'm not, I'm not Kavi. I'm not Kavi.
because you at least you write something and for me as much as I know you,
One
writing
of
is
my
your hobby.
friend,
Yeah,
when he got engaged,
yeah.
so he told me, "Yeah, Yogesh, I want to write a letter for my fiance."
Okay.
So I told him, "What? How can I help you? I don't get thought. I don't have so much good thoughts here. I want you to write letter for me." I said, "Okay, I will do this for you." And by the time he gets married with the girl, I used to write letter for her on behalf of him.
Okay.
And he, so even he told to his fiance that, this is the handwriting is only mine. One of
Yeah.
my friend, he the thoughts are his only. So
Okay.
when we used to talk with her on the phone,
Yeah.
so I told her, Bhaviji, whenever I will, after marriage, whenever I will come to meet with you, I'm not going, I want to introduce myself.
Yeah.
This is up to you, that you are going to recognize me or not with my personality. I won't say a single word.
Yeah.
We will come, in the groups, in a group, we will be 4 or 5 friends, and you will have to recognize that who is the Yogish. And instead, when the after getting all the ceremony done, when we went to meet with the couple on the stage, and we were 4 to 5 friends, and when I came in front of her, she said, "You are the Yogesh Bhaiya."
Were you
So
married at
I
that
was
time?
no, I was bachelor that time.
You were the
I was
okay. You were the
bachelor.
bachelor.
I
Okay.
was I was bachelor. He was you know older than me,
Uh,
4 or 5 years older than me. So I just give a side eyes glance to my friend that you indicated to Bhabhi. He said, no, 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 I have not indicated. I have not given any kind of uh, uh, indication to
clues.
her and
Yeah, clues to
clue.
her.
Hmm. So, so there
Have
are
you
so
have
many
you
good memories.
I know that. Now this is turning out probably, if at all you speak about friendship, this might be a one complete half an hour or a 1 hour session that we might go back in our own past and dig out
Exactly.
some friendship stories. Wonderful times. I
Hmm.
tell you, it's been 25 years since I've been living in Bangalore, but the previous 12 years or 15 years of my life I spent in UP, and I still can't get over that period. I definitely cannot get over that period. My fourth standard to 12th standard, whatever I spent in UP, those friends and the everything,
In
as you
Lucknow,
told, in Lucknow.
in Lucknow only.
Not exactly
Lucknow
in
is
Lucknow.
also
Not exactly Lucknow 1 year, Raebareli a couple of years. Mankapur, Gonda. You might have not heard Gonda and Mankapur.
Gonda. I have heard
It's
about Gonda. Gonda
you have
district.
heard
I have
about.
heard about Gonda
Yeah,
district.
just 20 minutes away from on in train if you travel, 20 minutes before Gonda. If you're traveling towards Gorakhpur, first comes Mankapur and then 20 minutes
In
later.
Lucknow, there is a market named Jan underground market. I am not recalling the market name. Janpat
I
market or
I will not be able to help you. I lived there when I was in third standard.
I have been there in a once when I was in seventh or eighth standard. I had been there.
Okay, I was in Gomti Nagar. I was in when I was living in Lucknow. I was in Gomti Nagar. So that is the
Gomti
only
Nagar.
one remembrance I have. Now that is exactly what I was telling. When you asked about Holi, my
Hmm.
mind immediately, without any delay, it goes back to my days in during my childhood when I was in UP, and I remember those days when I used to play Holi.
So when did you
In
leave the Lucknow?
when I was in 12th standard, after finishing my 11th standard, I left. So it's been almost 25 years since I've been living in Bangalore.
So where did you do your graduation in Bangalore?
Graduation in Bangalore. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Graduation in Bangalore. So that's exactly. So festivals are very, very nice. In fact, even Deepavali. Deepavali, I remember it used to be better there. But now you in Bangalore, you have an added charm that you have my family, I have my brother's family. We all could get together. That's a different kind of a happiness.
Hmm.
So Deepavali is also very happening. And in fact, when I in Bangalore, there is one festival uh, called Lakshmi Puja. Lakshmi Pujan
Hmm.
generally in UP in North it happens during Deepavali, wherein Lakshmi Pujan
Hmm.
happens. But here there is a separate day for Lakshmi Puja. So that is extremely, extremely grand here in the whole of Bangalore or maybe Karnataka.
The big difference which I find those days and nowadays,
Uh,
the how we celebrate the festival. First, I used to buy crackers and all these things for myself, and now we we buy all these things for our children only. So this is the big difference that I find. There was a very but there was a much charm on in those days.
yeah. No,
We used to
I
we used to count the days. Now 10 days are left and 9 days are left,
yes.
7 days are left. Was a time,
But even today,
really.
I am sure there is one festival in your house, which kind of brings uh, the mood of festival. You know, you're so happy for that festival. Which is that festival which you really wait for and celebrate with all enthusiasm? Is there one that you can single out?
Diwali only.
Diwali is the one.
Because Diwali is the festival. On that day, we, you know, entire family, we have dinner together.
Okay.
A single day,
Yeah.
a single day in the entire year. After doing the puja and all the, you know, rituals, we, all the family members, we sit together and we have our dinner together. Otherwise, you know, just I today I just half an hour back I came at home. My my brother just when our session started, and then he entered in the house. So due to the work, we don't get time to have lunch or dinner together.
Yeah, I know that. I know. I know. But what are the other attractions now? In our culture, again, generally, in any festival, in any culture, in any religion, festival is always related to buying new things. And probably now we have this Dhanteras. Dhanteras is something that has started. I have never heard of this festival. It's only in the last 10 years that I have started hearing what is Dhanteras. It's only
How
one.
is possible? You spend a long time in Lucknow. People don't
No,
celebrate Dhanteras.
I see. I have heard about Deepavali, but whenever I talk about Deepavali, Yogesh, I never ever remembering. I never ever remember hearing to this word Dhanteras, and it has become a kind of a commercial word that has become synonymous with you go and buy a gold. I feel
No,
it.
it is not necessary that you have to buy the gold only. Anything. Some
Okay.
people buy utensils. Some people buy utensils only. If
Yeah.
someone, you know, is not capable to buy a gold,
Yeah.
they go
They
to the
can buy
market.
anything that according to their
They
own
buy
powers, financial
yeah,
limitations.
yeah, according to their financial limit. Some people buy silver coins. Some people buy gold coins. Some people buy
Okay.
utensils. But
But
it
are you
is
sure
the
Dhanteras is something? Are you sure Dhanteras is something you have heard from your childhood? That word,
yeah, yeah,
I'm not.
yeah.
You have okay.
On that special day, we used to buy with my mother. We both brothers used to go to the market with my mom, and we
Okay.
used to. My mom used to buy some silver coin. Sometimes used to
Okay.
buy utensils.
Okay. Probably I
Even
was
now,
not.
even nowadays, sometimes my mom, she keeps saying, "Oh, today's Dhanteras. Let's go to the market and buy something."
Okay.
It is considered as a good luck when you buy something on Dhanteras.
And it has to be. Is it compulsory that it has to be some kind of a metal, or can it be
Yeah,
any?
metal. Yeah,
Has
yeah,
to
yeah,
be a metal.
metal. Yeah.
Okay. I got that point. I got that point because when I was I was there until 10th, 11th, 12th. Also, I was there, but I don't know. It was not so commercialized that you have to buy some metal during that time during Dhanteras. Maybe it never came to my knowledge at all. But
When
festivals,
I
nothing
was
like that.
one more very interesting thing I am going to tell you.
Yeah.
Metal. When I was in fifth or sixth standard, I think I was. So I
Hmm.
had gone with my mom on the Dhanteras for buying something, you know, utensils.
Yeah.
So the guy shopkeeper was showing something to the other customer, and he said the quality of that metal.
Yes.
This is khudrang. Khudrang. Do you understand khudrang?
I can make out what it means if I could rang. I mean, it colors on the color never fades or something. What does that mean?
No, no. Suppose she was buying something, you know, I don't know what to say. It was a big bhagona type.
Okay, vessel, a big
So
vessel type. Yeah,
where a big vessel.
yeah.
So the shopkeeper said that lady, "Ma'am,
Hmm.
this is a very good quality. It has a khudrang." So Khudrang. So I asked that shopkeeper,
Yeah.
"Bhaiya, Khudrang kya hota hai?" So
Yeah.
he explained me. Khudrang means that it has its own color.
Khud rang. Khud rang.
इसका
Okay. Okay.
खुद का रंग. It has its own color.
Okay.
There is no polish on that, and this is the real metal.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
So I was
I
very
have
curious
never.
about very curious about the words. Even there are so many songs in Bollywood.
Ah,
People keep singing, but they don't know the meaning of that word. When I was studying in sixth or seventh standard, there is a very famous song. If you have seen that movie Arpan, Jitendra and Reena Roy,
yes.
मोहब्बत अब तिजारत बन गई है, तिजारत अब
Ah,
मोहब्बत बन
ah.
गई. Have you heard this song?
I have heard this many a times, but still, tijarat is a Urdu word, and I'm not too
Yeah.
good at Urdu. It's a poetic word. I don't know the meaning of it.
No, it's not a poetic word. So when I was one day I was sitting in at home and I was just singing in my mood this song.
Yeah.
So my father called me, "Come here. What is the mean of tijarat? You are singing this song. Can you tell me what is the mean of tijarat?" So I said, "मोहब्बत अब तिजारत बन गई है और तिजारत अब मोहब्बत बन गई." Yeah, I बोला, "I know that, but just tell me the meaning of tijarat."
Yeah.
So I said, "I don't know the meaning of." So he told me the meaning of tijarat, business,
Oh,
व्यापार.
okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
मोहब्बत अब व्यापार बन गई है, व्यापार अब मोहब्बत बन गया. So there are so many songs. So at that moment, he told me,
Yeah.
until or unless you don't know the proper meaning of any song, don't sing that song in front of the pupil or in some. If you are sitting alone, then okay. But if you are singing the song at the public place, and if someone asks you and you don't know the meaning, so from that day I was very curious. And
Okay.
there is a one more song. ये जो चिलमन है दुश्मन है हमारी.
ये जो चिलमन है, this is Rajesh Khanna, isn't it?
I don't know exactly the picturization.
Probably. I don't know. Maybe Amar Prem or something. Amar Prem or Sharmila Tagore and Rajesh Khanna.
Yeah, Sharmila. Yeah. So
What
ये
is
जो
Chilman?
चिलमन है, कर्टन,
Okay.
पर्दा.
Now
She
see,
was
this is exactly the difference between why am I telling you that you are a kavi? But you have an eye for a detail, and that is exactly the reason you develop. You have a hold on language. So that is exactly the reason you give a detail. You have an eye for such details.
because until or unless you don't know the proper meaning of, we don't understand the what. If ये जो चिलमन है दुश्मन है हमारी, अपना क्यों है चिलमन, क्या है जो दुश्मन है उसकी, how we
Yeah.
will understand. But when we know the meaning, it define in itself only.
Yes. Yes. I think Bollywood and movies, these are one of the bigger reasons why, again, coming back to festivals, language and festivals are alive. Do you agree with that? Language, it's alive, it's thriving. We learn language, we better
Bollywood
our language.
Bollywood has given song for each and every moment.
Yes.
Whatever occasion is there in your family, you will find a proper song for that occasion. Is there any birthday or marriage, if you break, someone has broken your heart, each for every moment you will get a proper song.
Yes. No, but there is one more thing. There are some devotional songs. I don't know. Now, sometimes I hear this. Whenever you say Hanuman Chalisa, okay, Hanuman Chalisa is the one that we sing in front of Hanumanji when we pray, and Shiva Stuti, okay, and that Shiva Tanda or some that shlok. It's said that it was written by Ravan, and I don't know what is the basis. Who wrote this? Actually, I really don't know. But do you really feel that it was written by humans? I mean, this Raman was written. I don't know whether it's true or not. What do you have to say? Because you say every
No,
song
no,
was written.
there is one Shiv Stuti which was, written by Ravan.
Ah,
There are so many Shiv Stutis, but there is one.
okay.
Sushma Swaraj is the only single politician, sometimes whenever I sit alone, you know, watch his her videos very patiently. She
Ah,
has a good command on Hindi. She
yes.
has a good command on English. She has a good command on Sanskrit. And
Yeah,
really,
I think yes, yes, I have heard that
she has
Sanskrit
a
also.
very good command on Sanskrit. There was a program, and in that program, Amitabh Bachchan was there, and there were so many big politicians were there. And when she started to speak in Sanskrit, all the entire hall was astonished when she started to speak in Sanskrit.
Yes, yes.
She was the great politician.
See, I have an idea, Yogesh. We as a culture, we as a nation are always worried about the decline of Sanskrit as a language. We are very
Hmm.
proud of Sanskrit, isn't it? And somehow I feel that Bollywood has not used enough of Sanskrit in their songs, or maybe create a devotional song with just only the Sanskrit as a language. Probably the language will survive. Probably the language will flourish because we learn. My son, the children learn language by listening to songs. Now, I
Exactly.
always feel this. When you create
Really,
songs in
it's
Sanskrit,
true.
isn't
It's
it?
true.
I that's what I
Like,
always feel. I give this thought. I sometimes have this thought. Why not preserve that language by just writing some songs in that language?
even if
So
even nowadays, if someone read Sanskrit or write in Sanskrit, he is considered primitive. You are reading Sanskrit in this age?
Now, I think this again, social media, whatever, leave social medias. But I think entertainment industry has a lot of responsibility in conserving our culture, our festivals, our language, and so many things. So many things. But I think
Why they don't spend money on that, because they know who's going to understand Sanskrit.
okay,
So that's why
yeah,
they never
maybe.
because it's very hard to understand Sanskrit nowadays.